So I know I am pretty late to this. I'm usually late to the party. But I got my webcam fixed. There was supposed to be a Super 17 video that I put out for you guys, and when I went to go look back and like take a look at my YouTube like Creator Studio thing, I was like, huh, did I not upload this video? And long and behold, I did not. It was unlisted. Bro, I left it unlisted. I'm gonna unlist it today, but it's whatever. I'm just gonna leave it up on the channel just because I'm not gonna delete something that's already up and unlist it. All right. With that out the way, we're gonna talk about Chi-Chi. We're gonna talk about Hellfighter 17. That's Hellfighter 17, right? Pretty sure that is Hellfighter 17. Okay. We're gonna talk about this Goku. We're gonna talk about all the possessed free to plays that are getting an awakening from the story event. I'm sure. As well as the possessed Trunks. That's not Trunks. Oh my God. Confused Trunks with Gohan and Goten. We're gonna talk about the possessed Goten and Gohan, as well as the LR Majin Vegeta Super Easy A. We're gonna start out with Chi-Chi and just work our way all the way to the back. I'm going to assume that these guys all work well together on a team, and I'm going to hope that they are good free-to-play units. Okay, so World's Best Wedding Chi-Chi. Deserving of an LR, not a premium LR, definitely a free-to-play LR, and this is cool that she's getting it in the sense of a World Tournament LR. As much as I don't like World Tournament, but I mean, who likes World Tournament? There's a very small audience of people that like World Tournament. So her leader skill, that being Goku's family 4 key and 130% across the board. And her super attack, that being the Turtle School Dance, 30% attack and 50% defense for 1 turn. And her 18 key, that being the Bancho Fan, 50% attack and defense for 1 turn. Her passive, that being the Blissful Wedding, she activates the interest animation when there is an ally whose name includes Goku on the team upon the character's entry. 6 key, 159% attack and defense, as well as Goku's family category allies getting 3 key and 70% attack for 2 turns. That is really strong offensive support. Very strong offensive support. And her base effects, 100% attack and defense, as well as her having a 50% chance to launch a guaranteed super attack, as well as, or just, yeah, this launch a guaranteed super, 50% chance of launching an additional super. Guaranteed, it's pretty much the same thing. 50% chance of performing a crit. And when there's another Goku's family category ally attacking in the same turn, 3 key, 100% attack and defense, as well as a 70% chance of launching a additional super attack, and giving all allies 20% defense. And when there's an ally whose name includes Goku attacking in the same turn, 3 key, 159% attack and defense, as well as launching an additional attack that's a 70% chance to become a super attack, and she gives all allies 30% defense. Wow. Okay, so she gives up to 50% defense to all allies, as well as if you're a Goku's family category ally, you get 3 key and 70% attack. So that's 3 key, 70% attack, and 50% defense. That's good support. That's some good support, man. When attacking, 150% attack and defense, as well as for every attack performed, 20% chance to dodge within the turn. Okay. So honestly, I think to make her better, I don't think she needs the crit chance. I think she could have gone without it. I think she could have definitely gone without it. I think would have been cool, but I think this would have been feasible. Actually, I'm just gonna say it anyways. I think would have been cool is that if she gets 20% chance to dodge and crit within a turn for every attack performed, and then this 50% chance to crit is turned into a 50% chance to dodge. I think that helps a lot. That helps a lot because as she stands, she certainly looks solid. She definitely does, and she's a indefinite slot 2 unit, right? Because she wants to do attacks to perform, well, to get her dodge up within a turn. So she's definitely full additional now. Absolutely, yeah. Because she can do up to 3+ supers though. Yeah, you're definitely gonna go full additional with her because you want to maximize the amount of additional she can do within a turn to get that dodge. Because she has a 50% chance of launching an additional super attack right over here, so that's 1. That's 2 over here with a 70% chance of launching an additional super attack right over here, and 3 with her launching an additional attack as a 70% chance to come a super attack right over here. Only thing is that you definitely want a Goku attack in the same turn. You just want a Goku. Yeah. You want a Goku on the team / on the same rotation with this Chi-Chi, so she can maximize her passive. She looks good. That would be the only thing I would change about her. Maybe I'm crazy though. Am I crazy for saying that? Maybe I'm crazy for saying that. Maybe she's fine the way she is. I could be wrong. Leaders go. She's on. So she is on. That's 3 220s. You're a 220, right? No, you're a 200%. I completely confused it with another leader skill. Yeah, I completely confused it with another leader skill. Yeah. She's on 2 220s as well as 3 200%. Okay. I don't know whose leader skill I was thinking about that had a 220. I don't know whose leader skill I was thinking about. I completely confused it with another leader skill though. Okay. Anyways, Link set, Battlefield Diva, Infighter, The Incredible Adventure, Guidance of the Dragon Balls, Courage, Shouting the Limit, and Legendary Power. All right. And these are her best linking partners. Okay. Yeah. This unit is complete ass cheeks. I don't see why they haven't given him the easy A yet. Why haven't they given him the easy A? I don't understand. Like why? Anyways, let's go and move on over to the next unit. So we have both of the EZAs. I'm just gonna pull up and talk about both of them just right quick. So leader skill doesn't matter. So the new super attack effect for this EZA Hellfighter 17, 50% attack defense for 1 turn, as well as greatly lowering the enemy's attack, and the passive, 250% attack and defense, as well as a 50% chance to dodge. Androids categorized get 1 key and 35% attack and defense, and artificial life forms categorized get 1 key and 35% attack and defense. That's 2 key and 70% attack and defense to artificial life forms / androids characters. That's really good support. Oh my god. When attacking with 12 or more key, 200% attack and defense, as well as a 17% chance to dodge. And when there's another androids or artificial life forms category ally on the team, 170% attack and defense, as well as launching a guarantee super. And when there is another androids or artificial life forms category ally attack in the same turn, 170% attack and defense and an additional 17% chance to dodge. So 17 to 17 is 34. 17 to 17 is 34, I believe. I'm just doing fast math off my head. I might be wrong. And if my math serves me correctly, that's a 84% chance to dodge. I'm pretty sure it's an 84% chance to dodge. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure 17 plus 17 is 34, right? Let's go ahead and pull up my calculator. I'm not completely sure, and I want to be correct about this. So 17 times 2, it is 34. Okay. All right. So it gets up to a 34% chance to dodge just by you doing your 12 key, as well as you having androids / artificial life forms character attack at the same turn as them. He looks good. Certainly looks good. He has decent amount of stats to back himself up with 200% attack and defense performing when he's performing a super attack, essentially, because with 12 more key. He looks good. This guy certainly looks good. Definitely a solid unit. Why is he not on GT bosses? I never understood why they didn't want to add a unit like this to GT bosses when he's a part of GT. He's a villain. Like, why didn't they just call it GT villains? Whatever. He looks good. Chi-Chi looks good too, I would say. I could be wrong about how I would build her. Maybe that would be a little too strong, but why not, right? Why not? Anyways, Goku. Why did I click on him again? I already had him pulled up. All right, so Goku. Lead skill doesn't matter. This is it? This is it? This is it for Goku? No. Okay, I was about to say no way. Bro, I was about to say, I'm like, there's no way. All right, so let's see his super attack effects. So 30% attack and defense for 1 turn. He lowers the enemy's attack as well as having a 30% chance to stun. Loaded super attack effect combinations. And his passive, Rain that foreshadows chaos. 259% attack and defense, as well as him launching 2 additional attacks, each of which having a 50% chance of becoming a super attack. And he has a 50% chance to crit. For every attack performed, 40% attack and defense up to 200%, and 10% damage up to 50%. I do like that. And I like the fact that for both Chi-Chi and for Goku, they went with the for every attack performed approach rather than that dumbass every super attack performed approach, because it gets a little inconsistent, when they go after every super attack performed, right? Because if they don't do the supers, the unit gets cooked more often than not. All right, when there is another World Tournament category on the team, 3 key, 159% attack and defense, as well as an additional 30% chance to crit. When there's another World Tournament category attack in the same turn, 100% attack and defense, launch the guarantee super attack, as well as all allies getting 20% attack and defense for 2 turns when attacking. So you want to run this guy with her. All right, you want to run him with her. She's a World Tournament character. World Tournament getting buffs. No? Dokkan, you could have slipped by and given him. You could have gave a World Tournament. Why? You could have gave a World Tournament. No? Hold on. Let me see your SSR art real quick. I didn't mean to open up another tab. No? We could have, bro. Bro, we could have given a World Tournament. I don't see why not. We could have gotten away with it. But anyways, Goku certainly looks good too. Only thing is that he wants to build up as fast as possible. That's for every attack performed. That's 5 attacks for his damage reduction full build up, and that is what's that? That's 5 attacks for his attack and defensive build up too. I'm pretty sure that's 5 attacks because it's 40, 80, 120, 160. Yeah, it's 5 attacks, bro. Okay, so yeah, 5 attacks to fully build up all his stats as well as damage reduction. He looks good too. Wow, we're looking good. Let me see his stats. I mean, well, it's a World Tournament unit, so can't really expect much from it. Let me see Hellfighter 17's stats. Holy hell, why does he have higher stats than the Goku? Why does he have higher stats than him? Okay, whatever. Both look good. Wow, I am impressed. Chi-Chi looks good. Although I made my criticism on her, she looks good. If you know, it's funny. If they did the change that I said, you can get away with a full dodge build on Chi-Chi just to throw her inside the first slot. Hey, I mean, anyways, let's see the 3 free-to-play Crota Body and Mind characters. Right, because you are from the story event. I'm pretty sure you're from the story event, and you're from the story event. Yes, sir. You're farmable. You're farmable. Yeah, because yeah, it shows the little farmable thing. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's go ahead and assume that all these guys are gonna work very well together. We're gonna start out with Trunks because why not? I'm going to assume, other than them working well together, you can build like a full team. You run double babies. That's of course you run the double babies, and then you're gonna count it as the 2. But I'm only saying the 1 for right now because of course you're counting your baby first. So you run baby. You run who else? You run the possessed Gohan and Goten on the team, as well as these 3. So that's 3 more options, as well as 1 more option, that being this Trunks. No, possessed Trunks. Yeah, that's a full Baby Saga team. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and read what exactly this guy's looking like. All right, so leader skill doesn't matter. Wait, you can probably get some funny shenanigans in Battle Road with this leader skill. I lied. Yeah, you guys remember back then where people were running like what was that unit? I think it was like double physical Super 17. It was like that old ass Super 17. We'll probably talk about that later. If I remember. I'm probably not gonna remember. Anyways, the super attack, that being the finish buster. I know I skipped over the names for the other one, so I'll probably skip over it now. 50% defense 1 turn, as well as raising allies attack by 18% for 3. Damn, 3 turns. Wow, that's doesn't seem like much, but 3 turns of 18% attack for a free-to-play unit that's good. That's certainly good. Wow. Okay, so the passive, Crota Body and Mind. Or int type allies, 3 key and 30% defense, as well as a 30% attack for allies whose name includes baby or possessed. So he supports all the possessed characters. So I'm going to assume that the same is for these guys. Yeah, okay, the same's gonna be for these guys. Exactly the same. It's exactly the same for these guys. Okay, let me just finish reading, and we'll just go ahead and sort out the differences for all 3 of the free-to-play characters. Per Crota Body and Mind category ally on the team, 50% attack and defense. Okay. When there is an ally whose name includes baby attacking in the same turn, changes int to STR, gets 100% attack and defense, and a 20% chance to dodge with damage reduction, as well as guard. Wow, okay. One attacker with 12 more ki, 200% attack and defense, nice. As the third attacker in a turn, or for one turn from the character's entry turn, launches a guarantee super, gets a 50% chance to dodge, gives corroded body of mind category allies 20% attack, and 30% attack, as well as a 10% chance to crit for allies whose name includes baby or possessed. Bro. So all these characters are literally similar in which to they're working well together like that Goku Black team. Wow. Let's just continue on. Yeah, guard. That's a 20% chance to dodge with damage reduction, as well as, of course, sitting inside the third slot, it's a 50% chance to dodge, so that's up to a 70% chance to dodge. A 70% chance to dodge with 20% damage reduction, as well as supporting, giving up to, what's that? So, 3 ki, 30% attack and defense, starting. And then, that's an additional 20% attack, as well as 30% attack, and a 10% chance to crit. So, that's 3 ki. That's 3 ki, and that's 80% attack, because that's 20, 30, and then you have 30 right over here. That's 3 ki, 80% attack, 30% defense, and a 10% chance to crit to baby and possessed characters. What the fuck? Okay. As well as guard with a 70% chance to dodge, sitting inside the third slot, of course, as well as for that one turn proc. Decent amount of stats. You can have the stats for corroded body and mind characters, because you're building a full corroded body and mind team with. Wow, what the fuck, bro? Not even easy A, by the way. Imagine when this character gets an easy. Well, these characters get an easy A. Wow, imagine the future, bro. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and just seek out the differences. So the differences are going to be they're going to be slight differences in their super attack effects as well as their passives. Now move on over to this guy. He gets 30% attack and defense for one turn, but he also still gives that attack buff for 3 turns for characters. Are all these fuckers doing that? They are all doing that. Wow. Yo, okay. Let me just take a quick sip of water because I've been talking for a little bit. Okay, bro. Okay, so let's see the differences here. So this guy is giving less support than the other one. Why did I click out of this guy, by the way? I did not mean to do that. Okay, so he's giving 3 ki to corroded body and mind / physical type characters, and 1 ki and 20% attack and defense additionally for baby / possessed characters. So this guy is so far giving 4 ki and 20% attack and defense. Okay, because you're gonna, let's just say you're building a full possessed / baby team. Well, yeah, possessed with the baby on the team. You're gonna have that support off. So so that's the same as the Trunks. All right, let's see. Okay, so he gets the guard as well as the same thing as the Gohan. I just realized something. Baby's STR. Doesn't Baby want those STR orbs? All these fuckers are changing the orbs to STR. And they're all guarding. All these guys literally have the same exact goddamn passive. Similarly. They have the same damn thing. Yeah. Except there's only very slight difference. Yeah, literally like I was. I think it would have been obvious though, right? So yeah, all right. It's guard, you guys already know. Up to a 70% chance to dodge for that 20% damage reduction, guarantee super built in. Except of course the support is different. So this guy's support, that's 4 ki, 20% attack gains right over here, as well as that's 30% attack defense and up to an additional 5% chance to dodge. Okay, so that in total, that's 4 ki, and that's 50% attack defense with a 5% chance to dodge. Yeah, it is. Okay. Wow. So this guy's giving 4 ki, 50% attack defense, and a 5% chance to dodge, while of course having everything he's doing with the guard, dodge, and damage reduction. This guy, similar to him, is giving that's 3 ki, 80% attack, 30% defense, and a 10% chance to crit. And then this guy, he gets 50% attack for one turn, by the way, just to mention. That's different with his super attack effect. This guy, 3 key, 30% attack and defense for his base effects, as well as that is 10% defense. That's 30%. Then that's 5% damage charge. So that is 3 key, 30% attack, as well as that's 60% defense and 5% damage reduction. Their support for Baby on this team is it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Although they don't have an easy A, they are free to play units with low ass stats. You're going to be relying a lot on their dodge. 100%. All these fuckers want full dodge builds. Yes? But outside of that, yeah, they're all giving good support. This guy giving 3 key. What's that? That's 80% attack. 3 key, 80% attack, as well as 30% defense and a 10% chance to crit. This guy giving 4 key, 50% attack and defense, as well as a 5% chance to dodge. Yes. And then this guy, this guy is giving, bro, and this guy is giving 3 key, 30% attack, as well as that's 60% defense. That's 60% defense with 5% damage reduction. And then what they all have in common outside of their great support is the fact that they all have guard, they all have dodge, and they all have damage reduction. Okay. Of course, the negatives are is the fact that they're free-to-play units and they are pretty much locked in tandem to this Kuroda Body and Mind team, but that is completely okay because you are drenching this guy in ridiculous amounts of support. He is getting support out the fucking wazoo, bro. Out of the wazoo. It's crazy. Oh, quick thing to mention is the fact that they are all supporting from their super attack effects, giving 18% attack for 3 turns. So, whatever I said for all their support, for their attack support, add on 18%. Wow. Baby just got just a lot of help. Just a lot of help. So 2 more cards to talk about. We gotta talk about the LR. We gotta talk about Majin Vegeta. Hope you guys are all doing good, by the way. I'm doing good myself. Just a quick little update on the channel. I've been very bad with recording my custom card review videos. I know I said inside the Discord server to well, not in Discord server to do anything. I know I said inside the Discord server. Okay, a plane is flying by. I'm not gonna cut that out. I'm just gonna wait for this plane to go. I'm not sure if you guys hear that because I live near an air base, and that shit when they fly by, bro, it's like, bro. Okay. Anyways, quick update on the channel. I've been very bad at uploading. And I'm not gonna lie, yo, I gotta get better. I've just been really I've been terrible at uploading. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Been kind of lazy. Won't even front. I gotta get back on my P's and Q's. And custom car reviews, I've been pretty bad at. I gotta get back on that too. I've just been bad at it. And I apologize. I really do. And I know I did say that inside the server that I was going to continue on with doing these custom car reviews. I'm recording some in the background, which I was. I have a folder. It's not almost full. It's not full at all. But I did do a bunch of recordings for both recorded sessions as well as unrecorded sessions. If that makes sense. Unrecorded ones. No, not unrecorded ones. Unposted ones. I did posted / unposted. So you guys are gonna get a custom car review, a long video. Kind of like how those Yu-Gi-Oh YouTubers be doing long card history videos. I'm gonna be doing that with the custom card reviews. You guys are gonna get long form videos. I said one's gonna be coming out in October. Yo, when y'all eventually see that video, man, I'm so bad at fucking recording. Oh my god. Anyways, let's go ahead and see. So Possessed Gohan and Goten. Alright, so leader skill. Kuroda Body and Mind or join forces, 3 key and 200% across the board. And as always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for everybody that's been sticking around and watching my videos. This, as you guys already know, my videos are, this is all for the love of the game. None of this is done for money or anything. This is completely all for the love of the game. Because obviously if I was doing it for money or like, you know, monetization and try to like squeeze like every little penny out of something, I'd be frantically uploading and asking for like completely out of like pocket shit. I'd never. All I want you guys to do is just, hey, pull up and watch the video, leave a little like, and then just slide. You know, if you enjoy it, subscribe. You know what's funny about my channel is that more people watch my videos that are subscribed than unsubscribed, which is crazy good. Okay, I'm yapping. I'm sorry, guys. Someone probably already skipped by now. All right, so their 12 key, their Brotherhood combo, 30% attack and defense for 3 turns, as well as lowering the enemy's attack. And the 18 key, that being the Brotherhood Kamehameha. I mean, well, now I'm thinking about it. I mean, if you're uploading a lot, it's supposed to be for the love of the game. If you're being greedy, then maybe I'm just overthinking it. If you're being greedy, you're asking for much, like for donations and shit, which I don't do that at all. I don't ever ask for that type of stuff. Okay, anyways, 50% attack defense for 3 turns, as well as greatly lowering the enemy's attack. So good super attack that combinations. Activates interest animation. When there is another Core Body and Mind counter ally on the team upon the character's entry, a 10% chance to dodge for 1 turn, as well as a 10% chance to dodge for 3 turns. Okay, so that's a 20% chance to dodge. All right. Base effects, 3 key and 250% attack and defense, as well as a 50% chance to dodge, so up to a 70% chance to dodge so far. When there is another Corroded Body and Mind category ally attacking in the same turn, 3 key and an additional 20% chance to dodge, so up to a 90% chance to dodge. Goddamn. Before attacking, an additional 10% chance to dodge, so up to a guaranteed dodge. Again, goddamn. After dodging an attack, launches a guarantee super. Okay, nice. And for every attack dodged, 1 key up to 5, 30% attack up to 150%, and 50% defense up to 250%. So that's 5 attacks dodged to build that up fully, I assume. I assume it's 5 attacks dodged to build that up fully. It is. It is 5 attacks dodged. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, when attacking with 18 or more key, launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance to become a super attack. And when attacking with 24 key, 100% attack, and Corroded Body and Mind category allies get 20% defense. Do all these fuckers support? They all support. You support. You support. You support. You support. Last I checked, you support too. Yeah. Bro, do all these guys support? You support too. Right? You do, bro. What the fuck? All these guys support. Wow, okay. Very good. His main selling point is his dodge. Guaranteed dodge. Then it goes down to a 90% chance to dodge. Then it goes down to an 80% chance to dodge. This is a really strong ass unit. What the fuck? Wow. Wow, okay. Active skill. Shadows of the Two Brothers. 5 key, 30% attack, effective against all types, and guaranteed dodge for 1 turn. What? Can be activated starting from the next turn after the character dodges an enemy's attack. They dodge 1 attack, and they get this? Okay. Alright, wow. Okay. Haven't been looking at much like Linkin Partners, but whatever. What leader skills are y'all on? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4 220s, but you're gonna be running them on Baby's 220, bro. And I did pull Baby on JP. I didn't pull him on Global, so I will be summoning for this guy. Well, these guys. Okay, all that's left is Majin Vegeta. That's all that's left. Previous in one of my unit reviews, I called this guy one of the most clever card designs. And I still do think he's one of the most clever card designs because his design was literally modeled around the speech when he's blowing himself up in front of Boo. So, I mean, that's clever as hell. I mean, if that's not clever, then I don't know what is. But anyways, see what we got here. Alright, so passive, of course, because it's super easy. 6 key and 250% attack and defense, as well as 20% chance to crit with what's 20. Oh my god, I have completely read as another card. Let's go ahead and rewind that. He gets a 30% chance to crit with 30% damage reduction, as well as him being a AGL orb changer. When there are 3 or more superclass allies on the team, 3 key and 80% defense to all allies. Wow, that's really strong. Really, really strong. When there are 3 or more extreme class allies on the team, he gets 150% attack when attacking. Okay. So you can either go for the support type approach for having those 3. He counts as an ally. He counts as an ally. Is there a way you can build a team to get both these active? I think you could. I could be wrong. Okay, anyways. When when key is 12 or more, 200% attack, a 20% chance to crit when attacking, 150% defense, and 20% damage reduction when receiving an attack. When key is 18 or more, 250% attack, a 20% chance to crit when attacking, 150% defense, and 20% damage reduction when receiving an attack. Okay. When HP is 60% or less, 200% attack, performs a guaranteed crit, and he gets a 1 turn proc of 12 key, 600% attack. When there is another Buu Saga category ally attacking the same turn, or a Majin Buu Saga category enemy, or when you have an ally whose name is Bulma, Kid Trunks, or Goku / enemy. Okay. So I'd say he certainly looks good. I'd certainly say he looks good because I feel like the saving point of this card is the fact that he has high amounts of stats with good amounts of DR. That's 40. That's 40, right? When you're above 18 or more key. So that's a 40% chance to crit with 40% damage reduction, as well as the additional 30% damage reduction and 30% chance to crit. So this guy gets up to a 70% chance to crit with 70% damage reduction, while also having really nice support. Very nice support. Very nice support, for sure. With high amounts of stats. God damn, 250% attack and defense baseline, as well as 150% attack when attacking, and up to, what's that? When he's above 18 or more key, that's 450% attack and 300% defense. And when the HP is below the HP threshold, granted, of course, you proc the condition, he gets, that's up to 800% attack. What the fuck? A guaranteed crit on top of that. Like, what? I mean, the crit was really from his pre-super easy, I'll say. His base, his little vanilla easy A. I don't know what to call it. I'll just say easy A. His pre-super easy A, sure. Can I just pull up his... How do you pull up his regular easy A? How do you pull it up? Can I just... Is this how you do it? Okay, no, I don't completely remember. Is this it? There's no way in hell this is it. No, I think this is it. I think this is it, yeah. Yeah, this is it. This is his easy A. Wow, his easy A was... What the fuck? Wow. Okay. So that's gonna be about it. The whole of units, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Dokkan missed with any of these units. Is the worst unit here, like... Is it this Goku? I don't think Dokkan missed at all. I don't think... I think these will look like some fun units to run. All of them look fun, yeah. I think Dokkan might have went 8 for 8. Wow. Wow, I think we're looking good here. But that's going to be about it for me. I knew the video was going to be over 30 minutes. I said that in one of my previous recordings, but I had to scrap it because I had to go ahead and do something real quick. I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys next video, and I absolutely love you all. Join the 24/7 Discord server. The link is down below in the description for you guys to join our Discord server community today. And that's going to be it for me. I love you all, and peace.